Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I'm going to present my article review. The title of my article review is High Entropy Materials for Photocatalysis. So this is my photos, and there's my full name, and below that, there's my student ID number. So, next one is introduction. Global energy demand is growing exponentially, and fossil fuels still account for the majority of global energy consumption. More importantly, the combustion of fossil fuels result in the emission of greenhouse gases and solid waste, leading to severe environmental issues. To address these problems fundamentally, transition from fossil fuels to green and reliable renewable energy sources such as wind power, hydroelectric power, or solar energy is imperative. Utilizing catalytic technology with renewable energy not only promote the transformation of harmful substance in the environment but also produce clean energy such as hydrogen. Next one is, what is high entropy materials? HEM are composed of five or more principal elements with unique properties such as structural stability, unchanged electronic properties, resistance to corrosion and oxidation. These properties make them ideal for advanced photocatalytic application. So HEM are considered as promising catalysts due to their tunable composition, rich active sites, coordinative unsaturation, structural stability. The concept of entropy was proposed by Professor Jun Wei Yi in 1995. As early as 2004, high entropy alloys were introduced in the field of material design, and the concept has gradually expanded to high entropy ceramics, high entropy oxides, high entropy polymers, and other areas, sparking significant research interest among scientists. Currently, there are two main definitions of high entropy concept. One is based on entropy values, and the other is based on material composition. Configurational entropy quantifies the disorder of a system and influence the Gibbs free energy of solid solution. Materials can be classified into three groups based on their entropy value. The first one is low entropy materials. The second one is medium entropy materials. And the third one is high entropy materials. The latter, the definition is applicable to synthesis. High entropy materials contain five or more primary metal elements, with each element molar concentration maintained between 5% and 35%. Since the pioneering work of Dye on the catalytic application of HEM have proven to be efficient catalysts in many environmental and energy fields. The number of reported HEM in various applications has been increasing. Currently, HEM, including carbides, borides, sulfides, and nitrites, have emerged rapidly and become research hotspots. Leveraging the derived effect or high entropy effect, sluggish diffusion effect, severe lattice distortion effect, and cocktail effect. High entropy catalytic materials exhibit superior performance in applications such as photocatalysis and electrocatalysis compared to most traditional materials. Next is, what is photocatalysis? So, photocatalysis is a process where light energy is utilized to drive chemical reaction on the surface of a catalyst. Plays a crucial role in various applications such as environmental remediation and renewable energy production. When photocatalyst absorbs photons, electrons in the valence band become excited and transition to the conduction band, resulting in the formation of positively charged holes. These electron hole pairs migrate to the catalyst surface, where they participate in redox reaction, decomposing pollutants or generating valuable chemicals. The efficiency of a photocatalyst depends on its ability to absorb light, generate and separate charge carriers, and facilitate surface reaction. HEM offer significant advantage in this context due to their unique structural and compositional characteristic, which enhance light absorption, charge carrier dynamic, and surface activity, making them highly effective for photocatalytic application. The core idea of high entropy photocatalysis is to utilize HEM as photocatalyst to enhance catalytic activity and selectivity. Compared to catalysts composed of single or few elements, HEM exhibit higher configurational entropy, more disordered chemical composition, and atomic distribution, demonstrating superior thermodynamic and kinetic properties. Entropy is considered a crucial driving force in catalytic reaction. The latest advance in HEM provide rich reference research for studying the role of entropy in photocatalysis. So the next one is HEM concept. There's four in HEM concept. The first one is high entropy effect. The high entropy effect significantly influences the phase stability of HEM, which research striving to achieve high entropy structure featuring uniform single phase solid solution. The parameters of the Hum rotary rules influence the stable phase structure of HEM, which allow alteration of the entropy and enthalpy contribution in multi-component system. When the delta G mix is negative, high temperature favor the stable single phase structure formation, while positive, the delta G mix values favor phase separation. However, in high entropy system, delta S mix offsets the influence of delta H mix. The delta S mix consists four parts. The first one is configurational entropy, vibrational entropy, electronic random entropy, and magnetic dipole entropy. But many studies suggest the delta S mix is dominated by delta S con. Multi-components maximize delta S conv, thereby stabilizing the phase structure of HEM. Delta S con exceeding 1.5 R indicates high entropy character between 1.0 R and 1.5 R. Medium entropy below 1.0 R, low entropy. HEM with solid solution poses many advantage, making them highly promising catalysts. Firstly, their wide compositional range allow for the adjustment of their electronic properties to meet the needs of catalytic reaction. Secondly, the isotropy and uniformity of HEM ensure that active sites are in the same chemical environment. For HEM catalysts, their single phase properties and absence of surface element segregation ensure a uniform distribution of catalytically active species, which support the development of HEM catalysts with high selectivity. Moreover, the high entropy effect is considered the key factor behind the stability of HEM. The second one is sluggish diffusion effect. Diffusion is the process by which atoms oscillating in equilibrium within a crystal lattice gain energy at elevated temperature and relocate from their initial sites. During phase transition governed by diffusion, the emergence of a new phase generally necessitates the synergistic diffusion of elements to ensure a balanced distribution between phases. The high entropy mixing effect causes the main components in HEM to often exist in a highly disordered state, which enhances resistance to atomic diffusion. This increased resistance inhibits phase per separation, nucleation, and the development of new phases. This behavior go by the name of the sluggish diffusion effect in the dynamic of HEM. HEM demonstrates slower diffusion and phase transition kinetics, which differ from traditional material as well as medium and low entropy materials. There are two primary perspectives on this phenomenon. The first perspective attributes it to the random atomic arrangement in high entropy structure, leading to variation in atomic behavior during vacancy transition between neighboring atoms. Different atoms adhere in different ways, leading to a local energy difference in the lattice. Research by TSAI indicates that energy difference cause atoms to diffuse more slowly, or with atoms spending 1.73 times longer at low energy sites than at high energy sites, resulting in the sluggish diffusion effect. The second perspective posits that multi-component structures tend to form more non-active components that are less likely to transition to vacancies compared to active components. Phase transition in high entropy materials necessitated the synergetic diffusion of multiple elements. Thus, the coexistence of active and non-active components leads to differing diffusion rates, which prevent aggregation and change the stability of the material. Consequently, the sluggish diffusion effect in high entropy structure significantly improve the durability of HEM in various reactions. The slow diffusion effect is marked by decreased atomic mobility within high entropy matrix, influencing photocatalysis in various ways, such as a defect creation and prevention of particle agglomeration. This lower diffusion rate can result in the emergence of non-equilibrium defect and vacancies, which may act as active sites for photocatalytic reaction. Furthermore, the slow diffusion process helps to preserve the dispersion of nanoparticles, avoiding clumping and maintaining a high surface area, which is beneficial for active photocatalysis. So the third one is lattice distortion effect. In HEM, disparities in atomic size, electronic distribution, bond energy, and crystal structure among randomly arranged components lead to significant lattice distortion. The size mismatch between different atoms create a thermodynamically non-equilibrium state in HEM, which helps lower energy barriers in catalytic reaction. Larger atoms displace neighboring atoms to occupy more spaces, which smaller atoms fit into available space. This result in compressive strain from large atom and tensile strain from small atoms within the lattice. Another factor contributing to lattice distortion is the bond energy between atoms. Stronger bonds have shorter bond length compared to weaker ones. Lattice distortion effects are more pronounced in HEM than in conventional materials. In the properties of the element are very different. The resulting lattice distortion can become so severe that it destabilizes the original lattice, leading to collapse and the formation of an amorphous structure. During the synthetic of HEM, metastable structure may form to mitigate lattice distortion effect. The stable microstructure are crucial in enhancing the catalytic performance of HEM. Additionally, the adjustable electronic structure of HEM aids in improving catalytic selectivity. Oh, the last one of HEM concept is cocktail effect. HEM exhibit a multi-elemental nature where their properties stem not only from the individual characteristic of primary elements but also from inter-element interaction. In a sense, blending numerous elements can yield unforeseen properties absent in any single element alone. Cocktail effect was first proposed by Indian scholar Ranganathan, who posit the properties of each component and their interaction determine the distinct characteristic of HEM. Typically, the phase structure and the presence of multiple elements in HEM contribute to the cocktail effect. This effect not only reflect the sum of the individual properties of the components but also highlight the synergetic interaction among the various constitution. Therefore, the concept of superposition and incorporating elements or complementary combination can enhance material design for specific application. Widely recognized as a complex synergetic mechanism, the cocktail effect in HEM is credited for their outstanding catalytic performance. In contrast to single element metals, the synergetic interaction among multi-element composition in HEM yield substantial variation in their properties. So the next one is synthesis technique for HEM. Various synthesis methods are utilized to create HEM. There is four of the synthesis technique. The first one is high temperature solid state. Second one is rapid heating and cooling technique. The third one is hydrothermal synthesis, and the last one is sol gel and other innovative approach. So the first one is high temperature solid state method. High temperature solid state synthesis is a conventional process for fabricating HEM, providing a way to achieve HEM with superior stability and crystallinity. This approach involves mixing equimolar amounts of metal oxide, mechanical milling, compaction, and quenching in an oxygen atmosphere to form a stable structure. Extended mixing is essential for attaining homogenization and single phase materials, and the quenching process secures their structure at elevated temperature. For high entropy oxides, the cation types and concentration dictate the properties and function of the resulting HEOs. Specifically, similar cation radii for each component coupled with at least one cation having distinct crystal structure, result in single-phase oxide with unique electronic configuration. In 2015, Ross and their friends pioneered the synthesis of single-phase rock salt type HEOs using this strategy. Thereafter, numerous HEOs have been developed showcasing exceptional dielectric properties, intrinsic mechanical strength, thermal stability, and magnetic characteristic. The high temperature solid state synthesis method has been extensively employed in diverse functional application of HEOs. The second one is rapid heating and cooling technique. Lower temperature gradient and longer heating times are generally disadvantage for materials in the nanoscale regime. In the synthesis of HEM, a rapid quenching process can quench metastable paste while also aiding in the formation of defect, reducing paste separation and controlling grain size. However, operations such as removing the crucible from the working furnace and cooling it in air pose significant risk. Therefore, various synthesis methods are employed to safely and effectively from high heating and cooling gradients during the sintering process, such as laser irradiation, spark plasma sintering, and heating by arc, microwave, or oxygen plasma. To achieve reaction pathways similar to solid state sintering, a method of locally heating small amounts of samples with high power density has been proposed. Wang team utilized carbon nanotubes and metal acetylase tonates for microwave synthesis of HEM. The OX particles or 6nm were uniformly supported on carbon nanotube scaffolds with the carbon nanotube also acting as microwave absorbers. If the basic structure of a conventional laboratory furnace is maintained but allows samples to pass rapidly through the heating zone. Heating and cooling gradients can be precisely controlled. Spray pyrolysis is an example where small droplets of precursor solution are generated and passed across a high temperature area. Under the constant of surface tension, droplets evaporate and shrink, ultimately maintaining spherical solids, which prevents the size increase of product typically seen in traditional pyrolysis process. The third one is hydrothermal synthesis. In addition to traditional synthesis technique such as high temperature solid state synthesis, hydrothermal synthesis over a milder method for preparing HEM. In hydrothermal synthesis, various metal ion or compound in the reactant undergo reaction under high temperature and high pressure condition. Additionally, the use of modifier or surfactant can help achieve more uniform dispersion of reactant, thus facilitating the hydrothermal reaction process. The main advantage of using hydrothermal methods to scientists HEM is that the high temperature and high pressure environment promotes the rapid diffusion and reaction of various metal ion, which significantly promotes the homogeneous distribution of components and effectively address compositional heterogeneity in the final product. Furthermore, the effective adjustment of reaction parameters and raw materials ratios allow for the production of HEM with different structure and properties, thereby further expanding the range of HEM application. Chang and their friends successfully synthesis a series of high purity, high entropy oxide with spinel structure using hydrothermal synthesis. These HEOs maintain their crystalline framework and exhibited unchanged electrode reversibility due to high entropy effect. Furthermore, the hydrothermally synthesis HEO show exceptionally high specific surface areas and extend cycling stability. So the last one is sol gel method. The sol gel method is a comparatively mild liquid phase synthesis approach. It benefits from the efficient dispersion of metal ion within the liquid phase, resulting in a lower required temperature compared to solid phase method. This technique involves mixing equimolar amounts of metal salts in the liquid phase, followed by hydrolysis, condensation, and other chemical reaction to form a single phase solid solution with uniformly distributed elements. The salt gel method employs mild synthesis condition, thus avoiding over-sintering and the activation of catalytic materials during synthesis. Additionally, it offers easier control over the synthesis process, allowing for geometric and crystal structure modulation of HEM by adjusting the hydrolysis and condensation rates of precursor, which significantly affect their catalytic performance. For instance, Lu synthesis dual function catalysis, high entropy metal phospide nanoparticle using the sol gel method, demonstrating expansional performance in electrocatalytic reaction. While the thermal stability of high entropy catalyst produced via the sol gel method remains inferior to those synthesis through high temperature pyrolysis, these catalysts exhibit unique morphology and high specific surface area, leading to outstanding photocatalytic performance. So, the next one is application of HEM in photocatalysis. HEM have demonstrated significant advancement in four different. The first one is hydrogen production or H2 evolution. Hydrogen, with its high specific energy density, is considered an ideal clean energy source. Photocatalytic water splitting for hydrogen production is one of the key methods for obtaining green hydrogen. While transition metal catalysts can match the performance of previous metal catalysts, there is still room for improvement in terms of stability and catalytic activity. High entropy oxide catalysts, composed of multiple elements, exhibit high catalytic activity and good stability. They possess abundant active sites and higher entropy stability compared to single element counterpans, leading to rapid development in the field of in of photocatalytic hydrogen evolution. In recent years, the emergence of HEOs compound containing oxygen and five or more cation occupying the same crystallographic position in their crystal structure has brought about intriguing functional properties. So the second one is CO2 conversion to hydrocarbons. Utilizing solar energy to reduce CO2 to hydrocarbon fuels via photocatalyst is an effective approach to mitigate greenhouse gas emission. Increasingly, researchers are employing high entropy strategies to design photocatalysts with efficient catalytic capabilities for CO2 conversion. Due to limitation in fabrication methods, existing reports on high entropy nitrides (HEN) are confined to thin films or powder. Lee synthesis ceramic nanofiber of HEN from liquid precursor via electrospinning and high temperature NH3 atmosphere nitridation. This marked the first preparation of hand and the initial application of high entropy ceramics in CO2. Photocatalytic reduction. Reduction. The prepare HENNF comprising Ti, HF, and B, Ta, and MO uniformly disperse metal elements exhibit a face center cubic structure with a broad absorption, wavelength range, and high selectivity for photocatalytic CO2 conversion. To CH4 photocatalytic CO2 reduction exhibit high selectivity of 96.4% and non-performance degradation was observed over 5 test cycles. The third one is degradation of organic pollutants. Utilizing catalysts for the degradation of polluants is the important strategy to combating environmental pollution. Traditional catalysts often suffered from typical issues such as unstable catalytic performance, sus- susceptibility to deactivation, and limited surface active sites, resulting in low catalytic efficiency and hindering their practical application. In contrast, high entropy catalysts characterized by uniformly distribute multiple elemental composition, demonstrate higher catalytic activity and stability, thereby contributing to improve catalytic degradation efficiency. Furthermore, the presence of multiple elements in high entropy catalyst structure helps to suppress the deactivation of individual elements, disenhancing the durability and stability of the catalyst. High entropy materials, which consist of multiple elements, exhibit four primary effects. The first one is high entropy, sluggish diffusion, lattice distortion, and multiple cocktails effect. These properties contribute to expansional mechanical characteristics and functional application, especially in catalysts. Furthermore, the ability to tailor the composition and solid solution structure of HEM over extensive configurational space for developing innovative photocatalytic materials. Last one is organic transformation or conversion. Catalytic upgrading and recycling of plastic are considered promising methods for mitigating environmental problems and producing value added products. Yet they still face significant obstacles. Who reported a viable strategy to synthesis high entropy photocatalytic membrane fibers with dual function of capturing and upgrading recycled plastic. Polyacrylonitrile nanofiber templates enable the growth of order high entropy metal tungstate Various metal components were introduced into the high entropy mixture to modify the electronic structure and generate more active sites. The high entropy effect and high reticle fiber structure prevent the aggregation of photocatalysts, facilitating the exposure of active sites and enhancing photocatalytic performance. The latest distortion is regulated the band gap structure, facilitating the separation and transfer of charge carrier, also resulting in an upward shift of the D-band center, indicating a reduction in the energy barrier for polylactic acid conversion by optimizing the absorption energy. The results show that modified antibonding states were conducive to the upgrading of capture PLA to acetic acid with a yield increase to 38.5 mg and selectivity improved by 70%. Lee investigated the organic photocatalytic conversion strategy of hydrothermally synthesis, HEOs, nanoparticles. HEO were fabricated by hydrothermal method, and due to the abundant active sites and synergistic effect of multiple metals, the HEO catalyst exhibit significant activity in oxidative coupling reaction and benzimidazole crystallization reaction. The yield of the two target products reached 88% and 91% with selectivities of 99% and 98% respectively. Controlling the chemical composition in alloy or phase segregated states and incorporating multiple metals elements into individual metal nanoparticles holds significant scientific value. However, developing repositories of such structure poses challenge due to the thermodynamic immiscibility of constituent metal elements. So the conclusion of this article review is high entropy materials represent breakthrough in photocatalysis, offering first is enhanced efficiency in renewable energy application. Sus- and the second one is sustainable solution for environmental challenge. Their future lies in further research and innovative application. HEM are rapidly developing and contributing to application in various fields. Despite significant progress in using HEM for photocatalysis, several challenging issue and feature direction need to be considered to better optimize their functional application for photocatalysis and other purpose, specifically scientific theoretical design. The field of HEM encompasses a vast array of possible element and property combination. Second one is advanced characterization technique. The development of advanced in situ characterization technologies is vital for deeply studying the states of high entropy catalyst. Third one is comprehensive theoretical calculation method. Due to the random distribution of atoms in HEM, it is necessary to establish and optimize accurate thermodynamic and kinetic models. And the last one is diversified application. To fully utilize the potential of HEM and considering that standalone photocatalysis may struggle to achieve large-scale industrial application quickly, the application of HEM can be expanded to fields such as photothermal catalysis, photoelectrocatalysis, and piezo photocatalysis. So thank you for listening to my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.